ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूसनपावृणो सत्यधर्माय द्रोष्टये. I welcome everybody to the Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna program by Academy of Yoga and Oriental Study, Bhubaneswar. This is a lecture series on Gheranda Samhita by Dr. Indulata Das, Director, Academy of Yoga and Oriental Study, Bhubaneswar. This is lecture number 40 of Gheranda Samhita and lecture number 31 of the second chapter of Gheranda Samhita. Today we'll discuss on Ustrasana. Now, what is the significance of the name Ustrasana, why it is called Ustrasana, and how the word Ustrasana is found. The word Ustrasana is found by adding two words, Ustra and Asana. Ustra means a camel. Asana is the posture. So the asana which resembles a camel is called Ustrasana. In the last step of the asana, the practitioner tries to imitate the appearance of a sitting camel. Therefore, it is called Ustrasana. This is the picture of a sitting camel. This is how a sitting camel looks like. So the practitioner has to imitate the sitting posture of a camel in the last step. By doing so, he will do Ustrasana. Now, what is the technique? How he can imitate a sitting camel? The technique is given in Gheranda Samhita second chapter like this. Adhyasyaha sete padayugma vyastam prushte nidhayapi bhrutrang karabhyam akunchaya samyagudarasya gadham ostrang cha pithang yogino vadanti. This is Gheranda Samhita 241. The translation is like this. The practitioner should lie down on the ground with his face downwards. He should put both the legs on his back in reverse order. He has to hold both the feet by both hands and contract the abdomen and the mouth very strongly. This is called Ustrasana by yogis. Now let us see the words. What are the meanings of the words? Adhyasyaha. Asya means face. Adhyasyaha means face downward. Sete means lying down. So he has to lie down. He lies down with his face downwards. That means he has to lie down on his belly. Then pada yugma vyastang prushte nidhaya. Prushte means on his back, nidhaya means having kept or having put. Pada yugma and vyasta. Pada means leg and or feet. Yugma means two. And vyastang means in reverse order. He has to put both his legs on his back in reverse order. And then dhrutang karabhyang. He has to hold both his legs by both hands. So dhrutang means to hold or holding or held. Karabhyang means by two hands. Akunchayet means he has to contract. Samyak means very well. Udarasya gadham. Udarasya. Udara means its abdominal area or the belly. Asya means the face or the mouth. Gadham means very strongly. Ostrang cha pithang yogino vadanti. Ostrang pithang yogino vadanti. This is ostra pitha. Ostra means that which is related to ustra. That is called ostra. There is a spelling mistake here. Ostrang. It is written ostrang here. It should be ostrang. Ostrang cha pithang yogina vadanti. Ostra means related to ustra. Pitha means asana. Yogina means yogis, not one yogi, many yogis. All the yogis. Yogino, vadanti means say. So like this, one has to do the Ustrasana. He has to lie on the ground, face downwards. Then he has to bend both his legs and keep in the backside and he has to hold both his legs by both his hands in reverse order. He has to hold the left leg by right hand and right leg by left hand. Then only he can put his both his legs in reverse order. Otherwise, he can't do it. Then he has to contract his belly area or the abdominal area and the mouth strongly. This is called Ustrasana. Now let us see the steps how he has to do it. The practitioner should first lie on the ground face downwards. Then he should bend the legs backward. Then he has to hold the right leg by the left hand, and then he has to hold the left leg by right hand. Then he should contract the abdominal area and the mouth very strongly. These are the steps. So in the last step, he resembles a sitting camel. This is the picture of Ustrasana done by Sunil Kumar Devata. He is lying on his chest or on his belly, and his face downwards, and then he has bent both his legs, and he is holding both his legs in reverse order. He is holding the right leg by left hand and left leg by right hand. And then he has contracted his abdominal area as well as his mouth. So this is the picture of Ustrasana. This is the asana which resembles a sitting camel. Now benefits, as per benefits, there is no specific mention of any benefit of Ustrasana in Gheranda Samhita. That means he will get the minimum benefits. What are the minimum benefits? Time and again we have discussed about the minimum benefits. In Hatha Yoga Pradipika we find it, and also in many other texts we find that his body would be light, his body would be steady, and his body would be disease free. So these are the minimum benefits one derives by doing asana. Asana na rujanghanti. By asana, one kills all the diseases. So these are the benefits. Now, as per Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there is no description of Ustrasana in Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Thank you for listening to this lecture. I shall be happy if you have any question, doubt, or you have any suggestion, you can write it in the comment box. I shall be happy to answer your doubts, answer your questions, and to consider your views and suggestions. Thank you.